Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Ranger walkthrough. If you weren't aware, we've sold the Ranger. So make sure you go watch episode 1 and you'll get a bit of an idea why we're here. And by we, I meant me, because Amy still doesn't know about it. Probably shouldn't have sold it during summer because it kind of had the ultimate summer setup on like awnings, kitchens, fridges, all sorts of stuff. So stick around, I'm gonna walk you through it. Let's have a look at the Ranger. So if you are looking at the roof of the Ranger, you will see that I don't have a rack on the actual cab. And Utemaster, in conjunction with their canopy, they have the Cantilever Roof Rack. So this is a little bit of a tradie setup, but as you can see, we turned it into a little bit of a touring setup at the same time. So up there, we obviously mount our awning off of that rack, and I've got a 120 watt solar panel that's kind of sneaky up the back of it. And then as you can see, we do have the Narva light bars that are sitting at the front. So it comes over the cab enough that if you were running things like ladders or wood or anything that was quite substantially long in length, swags are a great thing to throw up there. It has a massive weight rating of 200 to 300 kilos as well. So very usable. And that then puts us into the Utemaster Canopy. So let's go have a look at that. Master Canopy, here we are. As we saw, the Cantilever Roof Rack system bolts straight to the top of the canopy. You don't have to opt for this, but optional extra. Let's talk about the canopy in itself. The reason why I chose this for the build was in conjunction with our drawer system that we have inside. This particular one had the widest opening on all of the doors. I'd never seen a canopy, a tub top canopy that is, that opens quite like this one. So have a look at it. Look at that. You can fit a whole kid's bike in there. It's massive. Let's start on this side. In here, behind this guard is a ARB twin compressor setup. So it actually goes up between the outside of the body and the inside of the tub. So it's kind of outside the vehicle, but not. And then we've rerouted the pickups for the air intake on the compressor up in under the drawers in here. And I do have a little ARB 4-litre air tank that hides in there as well. Like I mentioned, this is fridge, and on the drawer slide as well for the fridge, we do have a storage box because of how long the drawer actually can go back into the vehicle. So look at that, not bad. It is a 60-litre angle. Now, with this particular setup, this was the fridge that I could fit in because as you can see, height-wise, I wanted this nice flat surface for when you opened the door. So that was the whole idea for the drawer system, made particularly for this Ranger, or for the next gen Ranger I should say. The whole idea was to have a nice flat surface for storage. As you can see, I just got a couple of chairs and stuff in there. And then still being able to utilize the space that's in the drawer system for things like a good sized fridge. All right, here we are at the BAW Ranger kitchen. So as you can see, it's a little home away from home. And what I have pretty much got the guys from Bush Tucker to do was build this kitchen setup. So then we hit up Craig at OTS, can you integrate this into the drawer system? So this part came separate from those guys, and then we got it incorporated into the drawer system. What do you get? Look at all this benchtop space. It's absolutely massive. Storage in here in the end component box, so you can fit whatever you like. That's a quite large space of storage there. This piece does go in separately, so if you're just stop by the side of the road really quickly and you just pull out the main drawer, happy days, but that gives you that extra bench space as well. Keep all your gear in there, forks and knives, plates, bowls, whatever you want. All right, moving in, you can see the amount of bench top space that we've got here, and then you've got the pull-out cooktop and sink. So I've got a Kmart job today because I can't remember where I actually put my real one that goes down into there. So that gives you the idea of what we're using. I'll run you through the power system. Yes, it is an induction cooktop. You could do a gas one if you'd like, but we've opted for the induction on this. And then you got yourself a nice little sink here. Right, how do you use the sink? Where's the water? I've got a nice little tap feature right here. plug the little hose in, and then you'll have a handgun on there as well. Fill it up, wash your dishes and everything, yeet it out and you're done. Let's keep moving up, guys. I've got a top drawer here, storage space, so this is really good for like tin food, anything that you want to throw in there, chips, bottles of water that you don't want to keep cold, anything like that. I've got a bore step in there at the moment. Look at that. So you can kind of use that for whatever you like. And another cool feature, more bench space, or you can pull this out completely. It's a removable table. So if you want to set this up somewhere out camp and then throw the drawer back in, how good's that? So plenty of bench top space for you, plenty of drawer space. That's the kitchen in the Ranger. Let's talk power system. So what you can't see in under the front of the drawer system is 200 amp hour of slimline lithium power. What we're utilizing to run that is the projector system. So we do have a 25 amp DC-DC charger from Projector. I've got a 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter from those guys as well. Couple of outlets down here, water pump switch. This is the outlet I was talking about before. So you can slap your hose connection straight onto there and away you go. Water is pumped from the headboard. We are using a Pack Off-Road water tank, headboard water tank made for dual cabs. Dual cab tub trays, that is. It fits up there nicely, fantastically against the headboard. Then you've got some batteries, then our drawer system starts. I do have a sweet little pump that obviously works off that as well. It's hidden up the front that you can't see. Then you've got some 240 outlets here, so when you are utilizing the cooker, you've got power here. Walk with me this way. I've done a little bit of a outdoors kitchen setup in the back here, utilizing the Utemaster system itself, so as the storage system, and voila, I've got a fancy little microwave sitting in here. You can run a coffee machine off that if you like as well. This is the 12 volt Travel Buddy. You don't need 240 volt power for that. Fantastic little bit of kit. I've actually done a brisket in one of those before. Imagine that, pulling up somewhere, pulled pork or whatever you want to run. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But that's all we've got in here as well, and that is all running off what's under here, which we've got the 2000 watt inverter tucked away, and I've got switching here for all of the devices via a Garmin power switch, which is app compatible. So on my phone, I've got an app for that, and I can turn lights on and off, outlets on and off, even the fridge. Wicked thing about that as well, guys, is that it is Apple CarPlay compatible. So even when you're in the vehicle, we've got some side lights on the roof rack. You can actually operate the switching system from the display in the vehicle. So I can obviously turn the lights on at night if I'm looking for a camp spot or something like that. You can turn them on from the head unit in the car. That way you're not utilizing your phone while you're driving, and you can still switch things on and off on the fly. So not bad for a little bit of a kitchen setup, if you ask me. This is ticking all the boxes. So that's it, guys. That's the BAW Ranger in a bit of a nutshell. If you've got any questions or any queries, or like, how'd you do this or what'd you do that for, please leave a comment below and I will try and get back to you as quickly as I can. Don't forget, if you enjoyed, please hit the like button, consider subscribing to the channel and ring the notification bell. That way you're not going to miss out on any new episodes that are coming out. So thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. I hopefully build another car for moi and my wife lets me. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Ranger. Bye, guys. All right, so if you watched the entire video and you were like, he did not tell me what the tyre size is, this is just for you. It is a 17 by 9 inch rim sitting on tyres are 265/70 17s. So no, they're not massive, but they work really, really well in this combination. Thanks for watching.